One day a gate suddenly appeared on Earth. A similar phenomenon has been observed from all over the world. This phenomenon that has occurred here and there does not bring any harm to the body. A clear cause for it has not yet been found. And the number of civilians who are complaining of their anxiety is increasing by the second. Urgent news: one more additional occurrence in Jeju Island. More than 20 outbreaks across the country. On the other hand, academic personnel are investigating whether this phenomenon has any relations to the monsters that have been appearing in various places lately. Alright, we've loaded up everything. This is the last of the kitchen utensils. Okay. We have a while left, so let's take our time. Hey, did you hear? Yes, ma'am. Han Yujin, was it? Let's take a break before we leave. I'll just take this last one up first. It's tiring, right? Have some water. Oh, thank you. Look at this young fellow doing the best job he can. You're very quick with your hands. He. How are you planning on using all the money that you earn? University fees? Ah, yes. My younger brother's school fees. You're paying for your siblings' fees? Our parents passed away early on, so it's just my brother and I, so I dropped out and started working. Oh my, such a young kid is going through so much. It's nothing. Would you like to see? This is my younger brother. Demand lift. Oh my, he's quite good looking, pretty tall and attractive. Right, he's taller than me. And he's also really kind, and there's nothing that he hasn't been able to do since he was younger. Sometimes can't even believe how such a great younger brother. Really? If An Yohayan hadn't been a good kid, then I wouldn't have dropped out of school to earn money by doing all this hard work, but he's such a good kid with absolutely nothing wrong with him, and he grew as a great and polite man. He's also never lost his place as top student when he takes exam, never even went through an adolescent puri. Even now he listens to me very word. I can definitely see the fruit of my hard worry. See? This guy's always like this whenever we start talking about his younger brother. He said that he'd finish up with school early today. So I'm planning on going with him to eat some meat after I finish work. To be honest, it's a good thing that there's been more work these days. It's not even moving season, yet this is basically the busiest it gets. This must all be so that you two can be successful. You talk so nicely too. Well, it's whatever. It's all thanks to that, I guess. That thing over there. The number of people who have moved has increased because they say they don't have a good feeling about it. If only we could know what it really was. It feels rather ominous. One also appeared on the route to my brother's school. What if it's actually a good thing? Do we need to buy a house nearby? Ha. Where would we get that much money? Well, we're just thankful that we have more work. Was that always that kind of color? Ha. I think it was more BL. Geez, what is it? Did a car crash into us from behind? I'll go out and see. Maybe something happened to the bee. Ha. What? Eek. What? Boss. Egg. Honey. A monster? What in the world is this? Just what the hell is all this? A gate that connects to another world called dungeon. Monsters poured out into the world through those gates. The dungeons that hadn't been subdued had become super saturated and exploded. It is a dungeon break, where the dungeons explode and evil entities pour out. And in the situation where this happened all at once in a dungeon shock, there were millions of injured people, and several thousands of deaths. Bosses. And. You fucking lizard bastard, get out of there right now. Honey? Are you alright, darling? Quickly, get out of here while you can. Your arm. What happened? I don't know either. Power just suddenly. People awakened with the ability to fight against monsters. Awakeners became hunters who hunted monsters and attacked dungeons. And soon, hunting became the most important job in the world. And my younger brother, Han Yuhyan? What is that? Pitch, black flames. The younger brother I had cared so much for awakened as one of the very few S-rank hunters in the world. 8 years later. Seoul, South Korea. Can you see this? No, I cannot. Is something there? This is a thing called status window, and it's only visible to oneself. At first, I thought I was in a video game. Turn our mountains and rivers green skill that plants trees within a specified area. In my status window, there's a list of skills I can use. And I can use it, like this. Whoa! Capture the moment. How is this hunter real? Amazing, so this is the ability you used to save people? Trees grew in an instant. Maybe it was because she lived in a green, moldy environment. Miss Yumi had been job hunting 8 years ago during the dungeon shock. She awakened to abilities that let her grow tree vines, and recently she even saved citizens from a collapsing building. I was in such a hurry back then that I did it without thinking. She was able to become a hunter after that, and she currently lives by raiding dungeons as part of a small guild. The materials from a dungeon can be sold for money. It is a bit dangerous, but it's much more profitable than other jobs. The dungeons that are above A rank in particular are basically treasure havens. That's right. A new material from the dungeons that didn't exist in our world previously, the mana crystal. Mana crystals inside a dungeon sell for a few $1,000s to hundreds of thousands. Thanks to that, skilled hunters end up massively raking it in. And if you're an S-class hunter that can raid top-tier dungeons, well, I don't need to explain, do I? In Korea, Hunter Han Yuhyan is especially famous. He awakened while he was a high schooler. He had lost his parents at a young age and grown up poor. After awakening, he founded the Abyss Guild and established himself as the youngest guild master. Currently at the age of 25, they say that his wealth is astronomical. What about you? Are you rich as well, Hunter Yumi? Definitely not. That's not realistic for an E-class hunter like Mu Epsilon. But if I keep it up, I'm sure I'll be able to gather up money. I hope I'll be able to make enough for my young siblings' tuition. Hunter Choi Yumi that appeared in this program died amidst a dungeon raid. Hunter Choi Yumi was taken to the hospital early in the morning, but she was unable to recover and the hunter industry is in the spotlight due to its high wages, but at the same time, people are starting to become aware of the industry's dangers and its dark side. Boss. Hello? Are you listening to me, boss? What's wrong? What do you mean, what's wrong? Why would you bring along a guy like him? Isn't that the F-class Han Yujin? 2 Han Yujin F-class hunter title caregiver. Ah, so you recognized me. Hee. Go easy on Mu Epsilon, I need to go inside dungeons to make a living. I promise I'll buff you real good. I don't need it. Besides, that's not the problem. Don't be like that. There are no hunters that come as cheaply as him. Of course he'll come for cheap. Or else who'd ever include a scrub like him? Fucking piece of shit. He was the sole survivor of multiple party wipes. It's ominous, he's a parasite that sucks out others' lives. Why else would he have been abandoned by his great younger brother? What was that article again? Yeah. Apparently, he didn't come back one day when this guy smashed his leg. Hey, stop it. No need to mention his younger brother. Just look at this article. How much of a scumbag do you have to be that even your own younger brother? Could you shut the hell up already? This and that son of a bitch are different matters. AK. Haha, are you mad? Ha? How dare you pick a fight with me, you shitbag? Kook. This guy's gone full retard. Hey. Look here. Can't you feel the difference in our strength? Ha? Why the hell is an F-class picking a fight with a D-class? If you feel that bad, go tattle to your amazing lil brother. This guy. He always gets like that whenever his little brother gets brought up. KGH. Damn it. Sigh. Getting hurt before even stepping inside a dungeon, boss. I strengthened your bones. This is my specialty. I might not be able to heal your legs, but you should have an easier time with movement for a few hours. Don't give too much thought to what he said. It can't be helped. You're an F class that's getting carried. You need to be the one to hold back. Of course. I'm even elated that you're letting an F class like me tag along. Huh, yeah. I'm sure you're the one having a hard time mediating us. Please give it your all. I'm always thankful. Yeah, thanks. You're the only one that ever recognizes my efforts. Got him. You damn asshole. Stop bullying Eugen. Don't you know how knowledgeable Eugen is about dungeons and monsters? Hey! What's gotten into you so suddenly? Check influenced target. Guildmaster Lim Sikwu has been added to influenced targets. Scrub, ominous bastard, parasite that sucks out other people's lives. None of those are wrong per se. Okay. Let's enter. Eugen, hurry in as well. Yes. I'm coming. Since I was able to always survive thanks to this skill. Dungeon interior. Don't let your guard down. You don't know where monsters might pop out from. Hey, we've been here lots of times. How strong could a monster that comes out in a mere D-rank dungeon be? Geez. We trembled in fear when we saw guys like these during the dungeon shock. But we didn't know that they would bring us money like this. Oh, it's big. It'll be worth a few $1,000 even if it's just a D-class mana crystal. Hey! F-class, are you mining properly? You know that 80% of what you mine will be paid as commission, right? Wait, this tiny thing. The things that drop from the monsters are ours, so mine as best as you can there if you don't want to starve. Ha! Ho ho ho! You'd go out and should work, we'll catch the monsters. If we catch you trying to steal it, then we'll strip you naked and put you on a pole. Bitches, just keep bossing me around like that, why don't you? I'm basically Cinderella. Lost her parents when she was young. I lost my parents and was also estranged by my brother. After awakening, my brother left home. Without even listening to my words saying that it was dangerous. During the time I had been taken to the military, that bastard gathered hunters and built the Guild Abyss, and became an existence harder to approach after Abyss became the strongest guild in the country. If I could just awaken. I went looking for a broker who said they could awaken me after quitting my job and taking all the money that I had. I signed a contract without proper thought when they cajoled me and said that they'd have my back since I'm an S-class older brother. I did all kinds of shameful things and finally awakened. A mere F-class, even though he said he was an S-class older brother. Apparently he begged to be accepted into Abyss? A mere F-class should know his place. Controversy Abu earning money, we sponsored you because you said that you were the Abyss Guildmaster's Hyung, pay the compensation. Was bashed by the media and took a high seat on top of all my debts. You made another incident? Up until when are you expecting me to take care of you? F-class hunter, Han Eugen. Apparently the title that he earned when he awakened was, caregiver. Because he was someone who brought up an S-class. Isn't that title embarrassing? Caregiver, my ass. You're just holding me back now. To add upon my misfortune, I became unable to use my legs after injuring them in a dungeon, and my brother said, healer support, do you think I'd give something like that to you? Please just live quietly. Stop holding me back. Yeah, I'm worth throwing away. An incompetent Hyung of a successful S-class hunter. Someone who tried to reap benefits off his younger brother like a parasite. It's not wrong. The reason that an F-class like me was able to still be alive up until now, in dungeons where people die day in day out, was because of that skill that benefited from others. Title: Caregiver. The skill that I was given when I awakened was a skill that influenced my surroundings. As close as my own blood, who I looked after and brought up myself, and as far as those who I became friends with and opened my heart to. If I say my keyword cheer up to those people, then they become influenced, giving a slight buff to their growth. That was the basic skill of a caregiver. There's no way that I could survive in this field with a skill like that. What good is a mere F-class support going to do? A cricket who would survive alone, even if the rest of his teammates died. A parasite. It wasn't thanks to my luck or because I was at the back that I survived. To be honest, there is another skill that the caregiver has. The skill that saved me every time I was in danger. The reason that I survived, even if the rest of the team died. That is, title: Caregiver's effect is being activated. Additional skill: a last reward is activating. What, now? The skills and stats of the target user of influence have been transferred over with twice its strength. This can't be. This is a D-class dungeon. Why is there a first-class dragon monster like Lachitas here? Senhen's legs. Boss skill was a D-class bone enhancement. And I should be receiving twice the effect right now. I should run at this speed to somewhere he can't get into, hide, and find a way to escape. Cook. It's coming. If I strengthen my arms and block it. Ugh, I'm no match for him. Even if it's twice as strong as boss' original skill. His memories before his death are flowing into Mu Epsilon. A healing potion won't be enough. Come hide in the corner, boss. I'll try to buy some time no matter. Damn it. My legs are like this, so I can't make a run for it. Is this how I die? Han Yuhyan? How did you get here? Stay back. What? Hold on. Even if it's you, facing their three heads by yourself. Blue willow leaves, skill activate. Fast. This is how an S-class fights. Be careful. It's a deadly poison that a Vina potion can't cure. If you touch it, a curse. Giant shield is activated. Cook. Yuhyan. Did that happen because he was trying to protect me? Is that why he can't fight freely? Because of me. Yuhyan. Why are you in a dungeon again? Was breaking your leg not enough of a wake-up call? You don't think about how weak you are, and look how it ended up. How long are you going to make me clean up after you? How many times have I told you? Stop acting up and live quietly. Did you come in here to tell me that? Stop talking back and go hide in a corner already. I was wondering why you came. Are you that worried that I'd end up grabbing your ankles again? What did I ex? Did you think he'd come rescue you because you're his brother? There's no way. Think about who you are. It's tiring, isn't it? It must be hard on you that your brother doesn't know his place and goes around acting up, right? Why did you even come here? There's a much simpler method. I told you to dodge. What are you doing? What did you just? We can just do this then. Even if you save me, I'll end up grabbing your ankles again. Just leave me to die here. If I die in a dungeon, you won't have to do anything as inconvenient as a funeral. I'm tired. Since when did we? No? Won't everyone in Abyss be happy as well? So don't bother worrying about me anymore. Ha! When did we go wrong? We were brothers like no other. Even more so after our parents passed away. Hyun, are you alright? I'm fine, Yoo Hyun. Aren't you hungry? Do you want something to eat? It was just the two of us together in this world. Hyun, are you alright? What, Han Yoo Hyun? Why are you? Cook. Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. Roktors fall asleep every 5 hours. So if you hide for just another hour, he will fall asleep. Take that opportunity to get out of here. Pant, no, this isn't it. You didn't even visit me once in the hospital when I broke my leg. You neglected me and told me not to cause any troubles. You pushed me away so mercilessly even when I begged you for help. So why are you smiling like that in a place like this? Take this. It's a gate stone. You can use this to get out of here. You should use this instead of me. First of all, we need to do something about your wounds. It's no use. I don't think I'll be able to use the gate stone. Hey, Han Yoo Hyun? Murderer's additional skill, final requital, 1 hour duration. The effects of the title, Nurturer, are being activated. The abilities and skills of deceased Han Yadian is being transferred to you twofold. You dumbass. I can feel power flowing in my body. You really have to do this, even until the very end. You're slow. I'm twice as strong as my brother now. And together with his strength, my brother's memories are coming to Omicron Mu Epsilon. My brother is an F-rank awakener, so he should not be involved with me. I need to stay away from him. Even more so than before. If he becomes my weakness, they will go for him without a doubt. Or even if this will ruin our relationship. Always keep an eye out on him and let me know if anything happens. If he becomes a hunter, he won't be protected by the law. Damn it! Why wasn't I able to stop that from happening? Take care of those guys. Those bastards who made my brother that way. Tell them that it's impossible to provide him with a healer. Chase him out and only give him financial support, and make sure to act as if I'm only doing it because he's my brother. It's better that way, rather than letting him enter another dungeon. I'm sorry, Hyung. I'm really sorry. Please don't go into another dungeon, Hyung. Just who do you think you are, not saying a word about it to me, you dumbass? Why did you do that? I didn't know anything, and only got in your way. The duration of the final requital is about to end. Once the time runs out, I will die from Roktors' poison gas. I guess there's no reason for me to keep living. I'll just die like this. An impossible feat. You have slain a dragon on your own. You have obtained the legendary title, Dragon Slayer. You have obtained a reward of 10 gate stones, 5 rank 1 granting essence. A wishing stone that grants any one wish. It can grant any wish. Really? Then bring my brother back. However, it's impossible to bring a dead person back to life. Damn it! Then what's the point? What kind of wish can you even grant? I just want to. If this can grant any wish, it'll be possible for me to become even stronger than you, Hyun. I could become the strongest hunter and become the new hero, and I will be able to enjoy the honor of the position I've envied for so long, no, an even greater honor. Me. Please turn back time to before my brother died. I'll live a quiet life without entering any more dungeons, so turn it back to before I came in here, no, to before I became an awakened. Would you like to turn back time? Yes. I'll make sure something like this never happens again. Fluke. Where am I? Isn't this Yoo Hyun's guild building? Did I really travel back in time? I can't check my status window either. Wow, it's really 5 years ago, but why am I here of all places? 1218. Oh, right. It's the day I went to the awakening broker. I went in there with a large sum of money without realizing that it was a scam, and I was dragged back here. I thought I'd be able to become like my brother if I were to awaken. What a pathetic memory. Wait, does that mean? Soon, in this room. Hyun, how many times have I told you? Make sure not to do anything that will make you come here. I'm back. I'm really back. Hyun? What a relief that he's alive. Yoo Hyun is alive. I'm sorry. It was my fault. I was too immature. I'm sorry about everything. That's not it. What's wrong? Did you cause even more trouble? I was just thinking about it on the way here. You're only 25. No, barely 20. And you must have gone through a lot alone, trying to deal with the guild and the dungeons. As your older brother, I should have known what you were going through. I'm really sorry. I won't cause any more trouble. You won't have to worry about me anymore, alright? Hyung, got it, thank you. For telling me that. I'm relieved. Although it was a bit embarrassing telling him all that. I'm relieved that I can still prevent that from happening. That's right, we were brothers like no other. My little brother Han Yoo Hyun, I love you. I'll forget everything about Awakened and Hunters and just live my life quietly like I should have. Han Eugene has been registered as an Awakened. Ha! Granting legendary title, Dragon Slayer, and Perfect Nurturer. Activating additional skill, My Kid is the best. Dependent Han Yoo Hyun's growth speed increases by 100%. You can relax, this won't take long. Okay. Awkward, before I turned back time, we fought on this day and I ran away again. But now. It's nice that we made up, but I didn't think we'd be having dinner together. But the status window. I didn't think I'd awaken again. And it's different from before. What is this title? Dragon Slayer, proof of slaying a ist-class dragon solo. Was this title given to Omicron Nu Epsilon because I killed Roctors? I thought it. And if it's L rank, I think it means legend, right? Even higher than the S rank. There are 4 skills that come along with this title. L rank resistance? This is the first time I'm seeing something like this. Does this mean I'm completely resistant to anything below L rank? Poison resistance, L, curse resistance, L, fear resistance, L, Roctors is natural enemy, SS, and when it comes to Roctors, my skills will be twice as effective against that dragon type? Did I perhaps become the world's strongest after returning or something? Ugh. It's too strong. Ah. We're done for. 3 if that dragon's poison reaches us. Everyone get back. What? Hyung. I'm here. What about the poison? To a real hunter, this is just considered as a refreshing shower. Hyung, so cool. Dragon Slayer Han Eugen's legend begins. Wow, he's really awesome. Hua. Like this, and then become the greatest hunter and show off.
Then did I also become S rank, or the very first L rank? Stamina 6, strength 4, dexterity 5, mentality 4, magic power 2, chara, okay? Beep. You are F rank. My body is the same. How am I supposed to use all those skills? Just as I thought, I'm nothing again this time around. Dexterity up, E. My dexterity and mentality skills have been buffed to E rank. Mentality up, E. I guess this is similar to the previous skills I had before. And the Nurturer title was buffed to L rank as well. This title also comes with 4 skills. Final Gratitude, L. This is better off not being used. My kid is the best, L. My kid is so great, SS. What is this? Why are all the skill names so lame? Let's see, my kid is the best? My kid is the best, L. Increases the growth rate of the subject influenced by a keyword. Skill duration, 3 days, keyword similar to the previous Nurturer title. Let's see, how is the growth rate? Twice as fast. Does this mean Yu-hyun will get stronger twice as fast compared to other hunters? And if I combine it with this other skill? My kid is so great, SS. Plus once you cheer on the subject with the keyword in front of a minimum of 5 intelligent beings, keyword the subject's stats and skill effects will increase by the number of intelligent beings X% 100% maximum. So if I cheer on Yu-hyun in front of 50 people, he'll be 1.5x stronger. And if I cheer him on in front of 100 people, with plus 100%, he'll become 2 times stronger. If that's the case, I can show off and live my life in splendor, and the nurturer of World's Edge will be me. Keyword, I love you. What's wrong with this keyword? I guess the keyword changed when I awakened. My brother Han Yu-hyun, I love you, /. If I ran around saying this keyword to everyone, I really love you. I love you. I love you. Love you. Instead of spreading influence, I'm sure to be arrested. It's a no-no, it's completely useless. The skill itself is amazing. Promising Sprout. Oh, you can check the Unawaken's expected awakening rank. Is this the last one? Promising Sprout. ASE and individuals influenced by keywords will awaken with their optimal potential. This is pretty. Here, let's eat. Is this enough rice for you? Yes, yes. That's enough. Thank you for the meal. I made it with whatever I had, so I'm not sure how it'll taste. It's delicious, really, I'm glad. There's more, so just tell me if you want some. I didn't know you were good at cooking. My skills improved while I was trying to survive. Why, aren't you loaded? It's safer to make your own food. Now they have detox and antidote items, but they didn't have them before. Were there people who would poison and curse your food? Since I was a stupid kid who was running around on his own, I was being put in my place. Other guilds conspired with large corporations and grew in size. But I didn't belong to any guild and told everyone I'd form my own guild. If I joined an average guild, I'm sure things would have been better. You bastard, why haven't you said any of this to Omicron Mu Epsilon? Don't make that kind of face, Hyung. It's a result of my own choices. But something really bothered me all this time. What? Because of that, our relationship suffered. I monitored and interrupted you every time. So that they wouldn't find out about you, Hyung, I avoided you on purpose, my only Hyung, in case they found out about you. You should have just told me. I didn't want to burden you. And I didn't think you'd understand after a while. But I was wrong. Hyung still thinks and worries about me. I'm sorry, and I love you. Thanks for being so considerate even when I've been so stubborn, Hyung. You Hyun. What do you mean thank you? You've been through a lot. Here, eat this. And this too. And this. Wow, thanks. I'm glad I turned back time. It was the best decision of my life. I should get going, I have some stuff to do. Hyung. There's one thing before I leave. Delete that contact for the awakening broker. Okay. Even if you call them, I'm sure they can't pick up anymore. I hope he doesn't mean he beat them all to a pulp. Deleted, see? Then I'll be off. Yes, work hard. I'll clean up after myself before I leave. Ha? What are you talking about, Hyung? Where are you going? What? Hyung, you can't leave anymore. You're not going anywhere. You live here now. Pardon? What dash? Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean, I can't leave here? It's dangerous out there. You can't go outside. What? What are you talking about? I got around just fine this morning. It's different from this morning. Because you've become close to me again, you're not as safe as before. You were only safe because I cut off our relationship. But now, my enemies will start to aim for you. How can I leave you alone when your life may be taken at any time? So, you can't go anywhere. You'll just live here from now on. What the hell are you talking about? Are you crazy? I'm getting out of here. Kayak. Are you Han Eugen SSI? Hike? We've moved all of your belongings here, as you requested. Please sign. Belongings, Waayak? There's nothing left at your house anymore. This is your house from now on. You're insane. What the hell are you doing? Why? You said it was fine. You said you were sorry, and that you love me. You accepted everything that I did to you. That's basically the same as giving me your permission. How does it mean that? What's going on with you, Hyun? Is it a side effect of time reversal? Don't take a single step outside. No, this isn't the time to be lying around. I'll take what I need and run away before he gets back. Otherwise I might be confined forever. Ha? What is it? Hello? World's Edge Guild's A-rank hunter, Kim Songhan. One of Yoo-hyun's confidants, he has a powerful defensive skill. Can you move aside? I cannot. The guild leader has ordered me to keep you from leaving. You've even put an A-rank guard? I'm just gonna go for a short walk. I said you cannot. Why do you care where I go? Sigh. I won't say this again, please go back to your room. I'll throw you back in by force if I have to. Ugh. Shit, I feel like my entire body's being crushed. This unique form of pressure that high-ranking hunters give off. I feel like a herbivore standing in front of a predator. Don't get scared. Don't. Fear resistance activated, the pressure will be nullified. Is it because of my skill? I'm not shaking anymore. In my eyes, I can only see Kim Songhan as a docile dog. Shit. Let go of me, what are you trying to do? Huh, Kim Songhan SSI, don't you know the law? There's something called personal liberty. It's a crime to confine someone like this. Huh? You want to go to jail? I'll call the police. You're asking for a beating. Would you like me to throw you back into your room like this? No, I'm sorry, what's the point of having this skill if I can't take any action? Get back in immediately. Wait. Is there really no other way? I have this many skills. Promising Sprout has been activated. Is there anything useful? Wait, what's this? Ugh. Character information. Awakened Kim Songhan. What are you? Classification possible awakening rank 7 AS indomitable body, S, failed to obtain shield of the earth, A, plus regeneration, S, failed to obtain possible awakening rank AS. He can become an S rank? Then that means there can be 2 S ranks in the World's Edge Guild. What a shame, can't I change it with my skill somehow? What are you? Hey? This person has not been influenced. After you influence the subject with the keywords, they can obtain an S rank skill they failed to obtain by using my kit is the best. Awesome. That means I can change it? Yes, influencing is the answer. He'll listen to what I say if I influence him. Dom, free discover an S rank, and regain my freedom. If that's the case, shit, the keywords, I'll tell him ILLO. I have to tell him I love you. What the hell are you doing, Han Yujin SSI? Look here, Kim Sung-han SSI. Please stop these disgusting acts and head back inside. Please change my keywords. Hyun, I'm back. Did you rest well? Can't you see I'm dying? You haven't taken out your belongings yet. You like living here with me better than your old place, right? I'll give you an unused room, so let's move it all over there. Do whatever you want. I'm just a prisoner anyway. Cheer up. I'll let you out soon. What? I can go outside, when? Calm down and listen to me.
There are a lot of enemies wary of the World's Edge Guild, but when we become stronger, no one will be able to lay their hands on us recklessly.
When that time.
So just wait until the World's Edge Guild becomes the strongest in the nation. That took several years in the future.
Endure it for 1 year.
I'll blow away the competition within 1 year. It took over 3 years, I'll let you out once in a while.
Though either Song-han or I will be with you. Are you talking me out for a walk? We can't let you out too often. Since dungeon clearing takes several days. But I can't leave you to B-rank or lower hunters. Wait. Can't I do something with my skill? All I used to do was look for hunter-related information. I know exactly which hunters will become high-ranking hunters. I just need to find them and awaken them after I've dyed them in my colors. And make them sign a contract where they have to be my escort as a price for me awakening them. If I make my own force this way, then Yuhyun won't be able to complain. It's definitely possible with my skills and titles. Then, I'll find an A-rank hunter. Hyung will? Yes. Alright, let's go discover a future rank awakened. A child that's easy to persuade if possible. I'll dye them in my colors and raise them as my exclusive hunter. You're going to find an A-class? Yeah. If I manage to bring in my own personal A-class guard, let me go around freely. How are you going to find one? I have my own methods. Hyung, did you awaken? What? Is it a skill that lets you find high-class people or awaken them? When did you awaken? I can't tell him the truth, never. You'll be safe like this. If I tell him that I got it's F-class, a very normal F-class. And the only part of their class that I can predict is whether they are if it's that much, you won't end up as a target. There's going to be a replacement for that soon. A replacement? An awakening center is going to be established soon, and an awakening mechanism can reveal a rough estimate. Ah, right. This was before the centers were established. When the center is fully created, anyone will be able to safely awaken, so there will be less awakening swindlers, and there will be less people aiming for the skill you have. Then it's even better. It's a useless skill, so there's no need to worry. I'll find an A-class, so give me a chance, Alright, it won't be easy, but only if you're able to find one. Before that though, I'll move the luggage to my house. Okay? Oh, alright. Hooray! Do you think I'll let you lock me up like you wanted? Wait and see, I'll bring every A to S-class hunter. I'll recruit them fast and just completely make my own force. Hyung, what if I end up having a bigger guild than Abyss after all this? Next day, Korean Hunter Association Awakener Registratian Office. Isn't that person Kim Sung-han? Abyss Shield, Hunter Kim Sung-han. Who is that next to him? A newbie hunter? If he's being escorted by an A-class hunter, he must be someone special. What if an S-class newbie comes out today? Mr. Han Yujin, you are now registered as an F-class Awakener rank F number FKP personal INF Han Yuj name nationality Korean Association type assistant. What, he wasn't an S-class? Then why did he act like he was an S-class? I never acted like one, alright? But before that, since my registration is complete, I should get equipment. He was nothing much. How disappoint ing. Buy equipment with this. Yu Hyan gave me money, but how much is in here? $1 million. Hunter Shopping Mall. Welcome. What equipment will you be looking at first? Over here are the stat-enhancing equipment.
Luminous Ring Magic Power plus 30. We've prepared things that you can wear in your everyday life. Oris Hall's Ring Magic Power plus 27. Leather Hairband Magic Power plus 25. Sapphire Necklace Magic Power plus 20. Is there anything more plain?
For a simpler accessory, this is the last piece we have. Black Fairy's Earring, Magic Power plus 29. Well, if it's just an earring.
Manticore's Leather Gloves, Vitality plus 61. Strength plus 20. Light Cloth Belt, Dexterity plus 16. Good. If it's this much, then I should have the stats of a C-class.
Character statue money is really good. With the remaining money, I need to get a contract in potions and...
Where did you go?
I was shopping in the building. Can I at least do that much? Let me know when you go somewhere. If there is nothing more to do, then we should head back. No, there's one more place I need to go to. The Ice Witch Park Yaram definitely lives around here.
If I remember correctly, she should be living with her relatives who run a barbecue place in Uedo.
Even amongst other A-class hunters, she was talented. So if it's her, Yu Hyan should have no complaints. She awakened 3 years later, when she was 18. So is she in middle school right now?
I need to find her fast so I can recruit her and regain my freedom.
Park Yaram, I don't know who that is. There's no one like that in our store.
There are more barbecue places than I thought.
Do I need to go through them all?
When can I go through? The smell of meat on the grill. Kim Sunghan, are you not hungry? We should eat.
No, I'm fine. Ah, don't be like that. But why are we even here?
If it's a barbecue place, there are plenty around Abyss. That's because I felt a strong presence here.
You're talking like a cult. Hey, I can hear everything. Should I finish eating my dinner first and then go look? I want to eat some intestines. Ah, it's always my fault. How many times do I need to tell you?
It's that bitch Park Suchin's fault.
Is that, how dare you yell like that? Get over here. I really hate everything. Just go out and die. I found you. Ah, excuse me. Kim Sunghan, hold on to this for a second. Ha? What do you? Why is she that fast?
She's not even an awakener, but still, B-class item, light cloth belt, dexterity plus 16.
If it's my equipment right now, that's not too fast for me. Whoa, what was that? So fast. Kaya, the wind. These equipment are the best.
It was this direction.
Where did she? Found you.
Park Yaram, you're Park Yaram, right?
Sue. Can you have a quick chat with me? What? Did my uncle send you? Go away, old man. I'm not going back. Old man? I'm still young. Careful. The car. Ugh. Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere?
It would have been better if the landing was cool as well, but...
What? Are you a hunter, old man? Before that, can you get off me? Whoa! Look at the marbling. It looks amazing. It's been so long since I've eaten Korean beef. Eat more, Yaram. Order as much as you want. Okay. She's really enjoying it. I'm glad I'm using a corporate card. But is this place really alright for you?
I thought you said that your uncle runs a barbecue restaurant.
His food doesn't taste good.
Juicy, don't go to my uncle's restaurant.
More importantly, tell me more.
I heard that you're the older brother of the World's Edge Guild leader.
Why would someone like you look for me? Because I sense good vibes from you? I'm not interested in cults, thank you for the food. Hey, that's not what this is. Actually, I'm acquaintances with your parents. They helped me when my parents passed away. It's a lie though. That's why I'm here to repay them for their help even though I'm late. I have been busy with my life, which is why I'm only here now. I'm really embarrassed of myself. That's nothing. I know of people who would backstab me and all. Alright? Thanks for understanding where I'm coming from. Which led me to think if there's anything I could help you with. That was when I happened to see you and how you had an extraordinary talent. Talent? The talent as an awakened. I have a skill. It allows me to help others become an awakened. Park Yaram, you'd be able to awaken as a B rank at least. And since I have the World's Edge Guild behind me, I'd be able to help you become an established hunter. If you're alright with it, I'd like to become your sponsor. What do you think? Would you like to make a contract with me and become a hunter? Me? Become a hunter. She'll probably take the offer, right? This is a popular job among youngsters, after all. I guess I'll have to put on a more fancy performance. Right, would you like to read the contract? Whoa, what's that? Where did that come from? It's that thing called an inventory or something, right? Hoo. If you awaken, you'd have it too. This contract is unique, something made from Dungeon's byproducts. All you need to do is to officially sign this contract as Park Yaram. The conditions are, to be contracted to the World's Edge Guild, to keep Han Yujin's skill a secret in harem and when Funt.M. to be in charge /Looney of protecting Han Yujin for a year. Yeah. I need people who can protect me. Although I'm just a weak F rank, people keep trying to hurt me. Aren't you embarrassed that a middle schooler is protecting you? There's nothing to be embarrassed about. If you awaken, you'd be much stronger than me after all. But you know, would I be able to become independent if I awaken? Become independent? Of course, that's possible. Everyone who's awakened is treated equally. I'll sign the contract then. Ha? Hey, wait up. What's the matter? I just need to write my name, right? No, you need to look through the contract carefully. The contract doesn't have your conditions. Ah. Gosh, give it to me. What are you going to do if I exploited you because you signed thoughtlessly? Here, look at this. You need to make sure that the contract is fair. You're still new to this, and since you're underaged, you need a guardian to do this with you. Even though becoming independent might look good, what if my guardian is the one that's exploiting me? What do you mean? I'm saying that it's useless having a guardian since I'm being extorted by that very person. A fair contract, everyone's probably just gonna take advantage of me anyway. Yaram, what are you talking about? Park Yaram. Where are you, you bitch? I heard that you came into this restaurant. Uncle. Hello, I'm Miss Park Yarams. Why are you wandering around needlessly instead of doing what I told you to do? Follow me right now. I'll teach you a good lesson today. Hold on. Yaram's uncle, please calm down. Ha? Who are you? Are you in a relationship with this bitch? Of course not. Are you crazy? Let go of me, you look so weak, but how can you be so strong? Pareto items. Let me go now. Who are you to get involved with us? Yaram, I know what you were talking about now. You were saying that you're better off without a guardian like him, right? Yes, that's right. He's totally evil. He took all my inheritance left to me by my parents and didn't give me a single cent. Even when a storm came by, he only gave me some Chia Pass umbrella. He doesn't even buy me a new one when it's broken, leaving me to use a plastic bag while walking around instead. What? That's really terrible, isn't? How dare you embarrass me? Get lost, I'll slap the shit out of your mouth. Juicy? Ha? Are you okay? Juicy? Ha? Are you okay? Ugh, ha ha. This Ajusi is hitting people. What? I didn't do anything. You should use words instead of fists. Why are you hitting people? You hit that girl, a frail middle schooler, just like you hit me, right? You. How dare you try and frame me? Oh. Oh my, please be careful. The floor is slippery because the soda spilled, you bastard. Oof. Kook. My nose is in the sauce. Oh my, I slipped again. Are you okay?
Whisper, you should be ashamed of yourself for taking advantage of a young girl like her.
You should be torn apart. Hayek. Let me go. If you dare do anything towards her again. What? Whoa. The sound of him being hit against the table, it's like wrestling. It wasn't made by me. I think it's coming from the outside, though. What is happening? Did a war break out? What on earth is this? Kayak. What's happening? An earthquake? Han Yuji Nesasai. It's dangerous, everyone, please run away. A monster has appeared. A dungeon break has occurred in the vicinity. Hayek. Run away. It's coming toward us. A dungeon break? Please stand back, it's dangerous. I'll take care of things here. A rank defense skill, Shield of the Earth. Please run away now. I don't have any memories of this happening. Why has a monster appeared out of nowhere? Was there a dungeon break in this vicinity at this time? Please run away quickly. It doesn't have a main body. Cook. Ah, it's crossing over the walls, run away. Hayek. What on earth is happening? Kayak. Irk. Ah, juicy? Run. Let's go towards the evacuation shelter now. Ah. Yes, that's right. That's probably the evacuation shelter, right? The underground shopping center. Go down quickly. What? What about you? I need to go back there. That monster, I've seen it before. Although it isn't strong if it's by itself, it's a pain in the ass if you don't get rid of it in one shot. Kim Songhan is a hunter that's specialized in defense, so he doesn't really have any wide area attack skills. The monster's a bad match for him. I need to find a way to deal with this. Ah, juicy. I'll go with you. Please awaken me. I just need to join the fight. What? No way, you haven't even signed the contract. Ah, are you worried that I turn my back on you after I'm awakened? I won't go back on my word. Please do it quickly, the situation is dangerous right now. You sue. That's why I can't let you do it. You're still young. I wanted to awaken you in a safe environment. I have no intentions of letting you join a battle like this. I won't let a young child like you fight alone. The adults will do what we can here, you just evacuate to safety. Got it? Think. Han Eugene. You were a hunter for more than 5 years, weren't you? You should be able to find a way out of this even in the current situation. Hunter Kim Songhan. Why are you back? It's dangerous here. Please use your shield skill. What? It's useless, even if I set up a defense barrier, I can't cover the whole town. That skill is good enough. I have an idea. Why are you here? I told you it was dangerous. Use your shield skill. What? There's no point. Even if I raise another shield, I can't block it for the whole city. If it's that skill, it's enough. I have a plan. To think of utilizing a skill like this, I'll be going then. That's right. A shield is like a sturdy wall. If you can surround a monster with it, it becomes a large cage. And there's also the item I purchased at the Hunter Association earlier. The A-class poison item, Black Poison Pill. I'm glad I bought it to use in case of an emergency. If I blow this up inside the barrier and seal it, I could wipe it out in one go. The inside is empty? What the? Where did it disappear to? Shit. It escaped through the sewer. 8. I didn't think of that since there are no sewers in a dungeon. Is this it for me? Old man. Yarum? Please run. Towards the alleyway. I told you to run. What are you doing? You're just an ordinary civilian. What about you, old man? You're only an F-class. But at least I'm an adult and an awakener. Don't make Epsilon laugh. You're the one who was asking a middle schooler to protect you earlier. Ugh. I told you. You're still young, so, I know that. But that's why I desperately need power. When you saved me earlier, that made me feel relieved. This person genuinely wants to protect me, and that made me mad. The fact that I have to hope that someone else will protect me because I don't have the power to protect myself. That's why I want to become stronger. So in situations like this, I'm not unable to do a thing because I'm young. Or have to pray that someone will protect me. That's what you told me, old man. That I have the power to do that. That I can become strong. So teach me Epsilon, show me how powerful I can become. What just happened? What in the world is this? The ice skill, Cold Psi, has been activated. The registration of Awakener Park Yarum has been completed. Oh, old man. I got S-class. Hey. You're not supposed to go around talking about your skills like that. My skills are also incredible. There's the Cold Psi and... So what, there's this and... Behind you. There's still a monster. Be careful, Yarum. Mommy. So this is the power of an S-class. Could you please lend me that weapon? Ah. Yes. Ack. Help me. Skill, Hermes' shoes, is activating. Hey. Yarum. Ha ha. She was a hunter called the Ice Witch. But, turns out, she's a kid that knows how to smile like that. I didn't think she'd just awaken like that. It'd be awesome if she has an AoE skill. I wonder if she got one? You can leave that to me. Yuhyan. Whoa. What? He managed to burn that thing in one go. Whoa. What? He managed to burn that thing in one go. Yuhyan. So you came. Hyung. Do you know how worried I was on my way here? This is why I kept telling you to stay home, not you know what? I really should just lock you up, way. It's okay, you don't have to worry anymore, I found it. The freshly awakened S-Class, Park Yaram. Nice to meet you. Wow. It's really the guild master of the Abyss Guild, wow. She said she'd form a contract with me. How about it? It's fine now since I have an S-Class bodyguard, right? She looks like a minor. What about her guardian? So the thing is, her guardian's kind of a scumbag. So I was thinking of being her patron. What are you talking about? Not even her sponsor, but her patron? Thank you for letting me borrow it. Huh, is sponsor and patron not the same thing? A simple sponsor is unable to intervene in your matters, so even if you form an unfair contract, they can't protect you. However, a patron is the legal guardian of an underage hunter, so essentially, it's like taking on the role of a parent. Parent? Are you serious? You don't have to go that far. Yeah, Hyung. Why do you have to look after someone else? How could I just let you be when your uncle is a real piece of work? But the decision is ultimately up to you. I refuse to allow this. For the safety of my Hyung. There's been multiple cases of high-class awakeners abusing their lower-class patrons. There's no way an S-Class is going to be following an F-Class like you, Hyung. What if this kid were to hit you? I won't, I'm a good kid, you know. The hell? It's better that I become her patron than you, Hyung. No. The old man said he'd be my patron. Who knows when you'll change your mind and do something to my Hyung? I won't. The contract is to protect him. Are you sure you're not the one who wants to do that? Guys? We're done here. Let's go, Hyung. Ugh. Where do you think you're going? Stop butting in and hand over the old man. Hyung. Are you okay? Ack. Old man. Both of you, get off me. Are you okay, Hyung? Should I call a healer? Do you want a potion? Hey. Han Yu Hyan, is this how I raised you? Ha? The matter regarding the patron is Yaram's right. Why are you butting in? Also, you're a guildmaster. You should be happy that I brought you an S-Class. You're right, but... And why are we going home? Are you not going to finish resolving the situation? Look at Mr. Sunhan just standing there waiting for you. Go do your job, guildmaster. Then let's chat later. I'll be done pronto. Phew. What's up with the guildmaster of Abyss? He's way different from his known image. I used to like him because he's handsome. You too, Yaram, go sit over there and don't come closer. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble controlling my strength, is your shoulder okay? Yeah, it just popped out. Anyway, us. Here's your shoe. I'll help you put it on since you're still not used to controlling your strength. It's worn out and the wrong size. I can't believe your bastard of an uncle gave you this. Let's go buy you a new pair tomorrow. Okay? Doesn't this make your heart beat? Why would it? You know how in dramas, they... Ah. There's a fly. Ack. Jesus Christ. Yeah, now my heart's pumping. Sorry. I'll be careful. I'm just being a busybody. What? You asked me earlier why I'm going so far for you. It's because I could relate to you. I wish that I had a reliable pillar to hold us up back then. I'm sure that I don't seem that reliable, but, Mumble, I think you're plenty reliable, old man. Huh? Really, you think? Even though you're an adult who's asking a mid-dlee schooler to protect you. Anyway, take good care of me. Okay, Mr. Patron? Yeah. You too. It might not be as much as your parents did. But, Yaram, I love you. Ha! That's so out of the blue. Kaya the S-Class Awakener Park Yaram has been influenced by the keyword. But also, Yaram. So you were here. I was super worried about you. But is it really true that you awakened? I heard that awakeners can make a lot of muamikron nu epsilon upsilon. There was still one problem left. Park Yaram. So you were here. I was so worried about you. Before that, is it true that you awakened? I heard awakened make a ton of money. We still had this to deal with. I couldn't find you midway, so I was worried out of my mind. Anyway, is it true that you awakened? Yes. I'm an S rank. S rank? Then we'll be piling in money. Also, I'm moving out. I formed a contract with this Ajusi. Ahem, what? What the hell are you talking about? Why the hell is a 16-year-old moving out? I'm 15. Hunters can become independent starting from 14 years of age, according to special law. Special law? Never heard of it. Stop spouting bullshit and. You should use words instead of fists. Why are you hitting people? You just tried to hit a frail middle schooler, didn't you? What's that? I will secure the store's CCTV as evidence as well. When did you record that? Huh? The fact that you're not a proper guardian has already been exposed. You even ran away earlier, leaving the child behind. When did I dash? And not only that, you think she's some pile of money? How much more are you planning on taking from her? Shut up. Who do you think is feeding and taking care of her? Forget it. If you approach Miss Yaram again, why you bastard? You were planning this from the start. I'll sue you and reveal your true colors. Quack. What is? Yaram? An awakened can't harm a civilian. Oh my, uncle, how can you keep using violence like that? What? What are you talking about? You saw as well. This bastard planned everything. Hike? I wonder what you're talking about. You pushed Ajusi, and you also fell on your own, didn't you? Ha? What's with her? Is she really the middle schooler that I always see? It's like I'm in front of a wild beast. Fear resistance has activated. This pressure, she's truly an S rank. You know, right, uncle? You're in no position to receive my gratitude. What kind of guardian are you? You never even bought me a decent umbrella. I'd like nothing more than to make you like this dash, to pay you back for all you've done. But I'll let it go. Do you know why? Hike. Because it's a trifle. You're not even worth caring about. If you don't and try to hold me down, or pick fights with Ajusi and bother me, remember this. Keep being trivial to omicron mu epsilon. I won't let you be. How was that, Ajusi? I tried following your example. Did I do well? I should really be a better example in front of children. Anyway, with this, Yaram became a part of World's Edge's family, and I managed to avoid my life of imprisonment, but... What is it, Yu-hyun? What is it, first thing in the morning? Hand it over. What you bought yesterday. Huh? What, gasp, are you talking about the Hunter shopping mall items? Did I buy too much? I thought I could use all the money. Dollar, not that. The black poison fog orb. Black poison fog orb? This? Why, no, besides that, how did you find out I bought this? Hyung, am I really that unreliable? Huh? What are you? Yu-hyun? What are you doing? Hyung, you bought it with the resolve to die. Since you'll become my weakness if my enemies start to target you, you were planning to use this if you were held as a hostage in order to not be exploited. I didn't even think of anything like that, though. You think of me this much. But don't use anything like this, okay? No, that's... I'll come save you, no matter what happens. I bought it to secretly clear a dungeon by myself. But I can't just say I got an L-rank poison resistance skill either. Yeah, thank you, my little brother. So, was the business with Yeren resolved? Yeah. Team leader Suk visited Air House yesterday.
That uncle of hers tried to use all kinds of things to keep her, but it looks like he used millions of the inheritance money that Yerem was supposed to get for his business. He signed a contract that says he won't come near or contact Yerem ever again, in exchange for us not filing a lawsuit against him.
We even gave him some money, so he won't be bothering us anymore.
Yerem really isn't going to file a lawsuit, for her family's inheritance.
Yeah. She said she doesn't want to be involved with them any longer.
True, she'll earn money like that so easily from now on, she's probably gotten used to her stats by now. She was in the training room all night.
Since it's designed to handle an S-rank strength, she can use it without worry. You said it's designed to handle an S-rank strength? Yeah, but... Shadowless Day. Did something happen to Yerem? Huh? Whoa. My body's not moving. Activate skill. Args JKS Hyung. Hoi. Hyung. Snap out of it. Old man?
You sure got strong, Yerem, don't die, Hyung.
Kaya. Snap out of it, old man.
Garble garble.
Ha? Who are you? Did you forget? It's me, Yerem. Amnesia? I know that.
It's just that you look very different, we got her a stylist. The Abyss Guild got me ready because we're going to the Hunter Association later.
It looks good on you. You look like you'll be asked to model for sports drinks. They said that, since I'm going to be on air, I need to watch my image.
I decided to match Hermes' style to go with my skill TN, reference to /Olympus Guardian / a popular manhwa about Greek mythology.
You will, I guess S-classes are basically celebrities.
I even prepared the documents to submit at the association. I was trying out various skills to explain them.
So I didn't realize you were here, so that was a skill. What skill was it?
Well, first there's I Cold Sai, it's the freezing skill that you saw before. As for Hermes' shoes, it lets me fly and even teleport short distances.
As for Shadowless Day, it's an AoE skill with a special buff effect.
While I'm using it, my desired stats and the effects of desired attribute skills increase greatly, and I can consume my opponent's shadow to slow them down, which buffs me even further. So essentially, you can become stronger by absorbing the power around you.
So that's the skill that completely destroyed the training room.
I have one last skill, it's a skill called White Cadaver, which lets me extract information from corpses.
That does sound like an off-putting skill. Right? I wish I got an attack skill instead. Let's hide White Cadaver for now. Hide it? You don't actually have to reveal all your skills while registering. Let's see. It's better if we have some aces up our sleeves. We'll only mention the buff portion of Shadowless Day and say that Hermes' shoes only lets you fly. And we can say that they're this class.
You're really knowledgeable, old man.
You're like an expert. This is nothing. You seem like you're used to your strength now. Hyung knows a lot because he researched stuff for me. Now maintain your distance. I never asked you, Guildmaster, why are you butting in? I wasn't butting in. I'm just explaining that he's my Hyung. Knock it off, you guys. I wonder if this is okay. Yeah, is this actually okay?
The Abyss Guild's car has arrived.
Miss Park Yarem, the newest S-Class, is here. This makes her the 8th S-Class combat hunter in Korea. Miss Yarem is said to have 3 skills. Looking good, Yarem, you're doing a great job. Why didn't you just accompany her if this was your plan? She was disappointed you weren't accompanying her. Ahahada, I have a lot of bad memories with crowds. Besides, her disappointment is going to be short-lived.
Once she becomes famous and starts living in luxury, she won't even remember me. This is for the best since she'll do fine by herself now. Although, too many things changed. The cold, arrogant ice witch of the future that I know is nowhere to be seen, and instead, there's a proud, smiling middle schooler here instead. The dungeon break a few days ago also never happened originally. Is it okay that the future I know is changing so much? Nah. It's fine, good things are good. Well, since I'm at the association, I should see if there are any good rookies around. F-class. Another F-class, he's an E-class. More F-class, I guess finding another S-class by chance isn't going to happen. There's no way a high-class awakener would just casually roam around here. Mr. Eugen, where are you going? Yeah. There's nothing that's not doable. I even rewinded time to save my lil brother. If Yarem, Yuhyan, and even I can change for the better, maybe my skill was given to me to make diamonds in the rough shine. Who are you? Awakener Yumayang will currently F-class awakening possibility F-class. Obtainable starter skill SS class. Who are, you're Mayangwu, right? You Mayangwu. It's been a while. Don't you recognize me? It's me. Han Eugen. I'm sorry, but I really can't remember who you are. It's fine. It has been a while, so I don't blame you. I actually don't know you either. Holy crap, look at this guy's skill. Master of the Golden Forge. Just by looking at the name, I can tell that it's a special equipment production skill, and an SS Class one at that. A blacksmith capable of making SS Class equipment that's hard to buy even with hundreds of thousands of dollars. With this skill, I bet the entire world will come begging on their knees with piles of money. 50,000 to this guy who clearly looks like he's been through the hardships of life. So how have you been? Did you awaken as well? Yeah. I'm only F-class, but I heard that you get a $1,000 subsidy when you register as an awakener, so, wow. Samesies, I'm also F-class. Do you want to take the basic training course with me? No, I'm just here for the subsidy. You have to pay for the basic training course, and even if I took it, it's not like anyone would hire an F-class. I'm flat broke right now, so. Then let's take it together at my guild. Ha! I'll let you take it for free, all I need to do is put in a good word in KGH. Mr. Eugen. New hunter training is only eligible for guild members. Come on, not just let one guy in. Gasp, but the rules are. Kim Sunghan of the Abyss Guild? You know him, Eugen? How? Oh, the thing is, my little brother is the guild master of Abyss. What? Abyss Guild Master? You suddenly look so radiant. I'll put in a word to Abyss, so take the course with me, Mayangwu. I'll even lend you my equipment. Even the equipment? Are you sure you can do that? But I can't even remember who you are. Don't worry about stuff like that, and just take my help. I just want to help you out because you're a good guy, okay? You're more than worthy of receiving such a treatment. Am I really worthy? Sob sob. Wah-ah. Mayangwu. Drink it. It's warm tea. It would have been better if it was an expensive coffee at a nice cafe. This is plenty for me. Have you calmed down now? Yeah. Sorry about that, it's just been a long time since someone's told me something like that. I'm sure it's been hard for you. Yeah. Well, you know how I used to be good with my hands? I even got a ton of awards. But after growing up, I found that it was all for nothing.
Everyone told me to stop messing around and study. And it's been downhill ever since. I had no talent for studying. I got into just a so-so college, my GPA was trash, I couldn't get a job, and my family's situation has been. After all that, I ended up in this mess with just a pile of debt. I'd become a loser with nowhere to go. I know that feeling pretty well.
Even after the world changed, things didn't change all that much.
Why the hell is an F class picking a fight with a D class?
People are still divided by classes. Know your place, support, only combat and healing skills are welcomed. And if you stray from that path, you'll be marked as an F class by hunters and by society.
I wonder what would have happened to Manhwa originally. His talent might have never blossomed, and it's fine. I can do something about it now. Alright, let's go. Let's not let things drag us down.
So what if others won't recognize you? It's a hard world to live with your head held up high.
Lift your head up adequately. If you constantly have your head down, you might end up having to pay for spinal surgery. I'm amazing, others just don't recognize me. I love myself. Think about it like that, okay? Myungwoo, I love you too, my friend. Yeah. Thanks, Yujin. Awakener Yu Myungwoo has been influenced by the keyword. Absolutely not. Abyss Guild head of HR Suk Simeon.
Asking us to let a stranger into the guild newbie training, come on not please let it slide just this once. Letting it slide, guild newbie training certifies someone of their identity. People would ask as to why we're letting some nobody have such a benefit.
That's way too harsh, calling him a nobody. I was simply stating that someone might say that. Don't be like that. Please trust me. He's the real deal. Of course, I recognize that you have an excellent discerning eye. Finding Miss Yaram alone is an amazing achievement. But that could have also been just a coincidence. What's up with that finger? I honestly don't know your intentions. Just a few days ago, you were being scammed by a broker, yet you sweet-talked the guildmaster into setting up a living space for you, and now you want to practice nepotism? I can't approve of that as someone who's trying to protect Abyss. KGH. That's. Get away from my son, Kaya. Mother. Yujin is going through this humiliation because of me. Please stop. I'll just leave. Myungwoo. Ack. That damn Simeon. He's always being a jackass. He was a very scary person. Wait, I'll personally ask my little brother. It's fine. You don't have to. You told me that I have value. That's plenty for me. Thanks to you, I've regained my will to live. Myungwoo, I'm not going to let this get me down, and do what I can.
There was actually a place that said that they hire F classes like me.
Wow. Really, there's really such a place? Yeah. They said that they'll come pick me up. Hey, Myungwoo. Now that you're a hunter, it's time that you paid back your debt. I'll get going now.
I'll cheer up, make lots of money, and call you.
Wait a sec, that looks really dangerous. You got the subsidy, right? It's time you pay your debt. You know this is nowhere near enough, right? Here. Wait. Who are you guys, loan sharks? Where are you taking Myungwoo? How's that any of your business? Because I want to go with him.
You borrowed money from some terrifying people.
The bank wouldn't loan me any, but why did you come along? You have no debt. Well, how could I let you go alone? So you know Myungwoo, are you also an awakener? Hike. Yes, an F class.
Yujin is with the we're childhood friends, and we met back up at the Hunter Association. He told me about the job for F classes, and I got curious.
That's good. Well, friend. Why don't you come with us to a dungeon and mine some magic stones? You know that guilds don't normally take F classes, right? But we're happy to include F classes. Wow. Really? Since you're Manhwa's friend, we'll let you come along. Wanna do it? Yes, please take me with you.
I thought you guys were scary brothers, but you're actually nice people.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, now let's go make the contract. So this is a minor contract. Thanks for the nice job. I got conned by it before.
You push an F class without equipment or experience and have them mine while the actual guild members hunt. It's an unfair contract where they take 70 to 80% as a /protection fee /. Despite that, it was fairly common for people to get injured or die from monster attacks.
Did you die in the future while being abused in a place like this? Unable to show off your talent. You just have to pick up stuff that looks valuable. I bet you'll quickly strike rich. So I just have to pick stuff up? What a sweet gig. Fucking conmen. Where's the guild office? Myanmar. Myanmar, that's not that far away. This is the place. Nape Services Family Problem People Finting Togeling. Wow. Hope Aaron Services? That's a nice name. Come in. The building might be shabby, but I can feel the hope in it. Is the office on the second floor?
I bet you get a lot of sunlight. Emergency exit. The stairs are kgh.
Ouch. Why did you push me? Kgh. Myongwoo? What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry for dragging you in when you don't have any D, but you should only blame yourself for coming in here on your own. You got to choose to come here, but leaving here isn't your own choice.
I'm sorry, Eugen, huh?
I should have solved this problem by myself.
I ended up dragging you into this mess. Myongwoo. Now, come here. We need to make the contract. Ugh.
TN, in Korea, people use stamps of their name or the print of their thumb when signing contracts.
Now. Stamp it with your thumb. After fees, we'll let you have 20% of what you'll earn. We're being generous here since you don't have any debts. This is a specially manufactured awakener contract. If you break it, you'll end up with a D-class curse. Sheriff 5 PE Hargwarinjum Huref when Funt Kilius Shim WM. Thutherliupub when Funt WM. You better not even think about breaking the contract and dipping. Now, stamp it already.
Could I just ask for a favor?
Ha? We won't go easy on you no matter how much you beg. No, could I compare his contract with mine?
It'll feel bad if our terms are the same.
Unlike him, I don't even have any debts. Yeah.
You should always make sure you get your cut.
Here. Take a look. Ah, hey, he's a pretty clever one. How is it?
Myonwo Zero really is only getting 10%.
See?
And that 10% is just going to be used as payment for his debt.
This is basically a slave contract. How dare you try and work my Myonwo with this? Ha? He ripped the contract? What about the curse?
Debuff curse, D, activates from destroying the contract. Debuff curse, D, has been nullified by curse resistance.
Guild Master. KGH. This bitch might not be an F-class KGH. KGH. I am an F-class. I'm just a bit overgeared. You son of bitch. You're fucking dead. It's too late to call the cops. I'm not calling the cops. Kim Sung-hun. My help's been on his way for a while now. What the? He had an accomplice? Well, it's just one guy. Hyungnim asterisk. TN, a more respectful form of Hyung.
It's also used by gangs to refer to higher-ranking members.
I came to pick you up, Mr. Eugen. How dare you do that to Hyungnim? KGH. Quack. How? Well, I secretly made a call as soon as we got in the car. He should have understood the situation from listening, and since I described exactly where we were, it should have been a piece of cake to find us. Jack. Ack. You. Kook. You motherfucker. Let's see how you handle getting stabbed. No, he's coming at you with a knife. Ha? No way. How? You should have brought a weapon that can handle an A-class. A-class, W8. That face. This bastard, this guy's Kim Sung-han of the Abyss Guild. Get down. Now. Are you unhurt? Yes. More or less. How should we take care of them? I wonder, there's the saying, an eye for an eye. Here. Sign it. It's an S-class contract. What is this? We have to give 90% of our profits for 50 years? This is a total scam. A scam, that's so harsh. I thought you said this was a sweet gig where you can strike rich just by picking up anything that looks valuable? 50 years? KGH. There's no way I'm signing a slave contract like this. Ha? They're the contracts of F-classes that you guys roped in. These were inside your cabinet. There were over 30 people. How many of them are still fine and able-bodied? How would I know? They all went to the dungeon under consent, so we ain't responsible for them. Besides, not even half of them are still alive. KGH. Kook, you scumbags. Are you saying that it doesn't matter if they die because they're only F-class? Are you saying you used them like consumable pieces for pennies on the dollar because there are plenty of F-classes who will come along if you promise to take them to a dungeon? I get that class is everything, but they're still people, you fucking murderers. Eugen. Now it's time you guys tumbled around like them. That should help you realize what you've done. Though, I'd love nothing more than to just throw you all into a high-class dungeon. W8. I'm sorry. We were wrong. We'll repent, so please go easy on us just this once. Please? A 50-year contract is too harsh. Please have mercy. That's good. Since you're repenting, you guys can accept your punishment with grace. Right? Ack. Drag them away. Yes. We handed them over to the Hunter Association. The revenue from them working will be used to compensate the victims. I'll submit a separate report on that later, sir. Sigh, that was a crazy day. Thanks, Eugen. Ha? About what? Oh. You mean what happened today? Don't worry about it. This is nothing. How can I not worry, I'll be reaping it big time when you awaken your skill, so. Been saved by you twice. Why are you crying again? Calm down, okay? It's really nothing. Wah! Eugen. You're my true hero. Ack. Hey, don't get clingy. Besides, thank Mr. Sung-han. Both of you, please put on your seatbelt. After I got back, I went to Suk Simeon right away. After throwing a tantrum, I got a dorm room by using my position as Yerem's patron. Wow! This is a dorm? And so? It's like a fancy apartment. There's even 4 rooms. For me to be able to stay here while I'm going through the training course. Right about that, Manhwa. How are you with housework? I know how to ma ramen. In this dorm, outsiders can't live here, but they make an exception for live-in houseworkers. What if you lived here after the training course by pretending to be my houseworker? Eugen, of course, you don't actually have to do any housework. Since it'll take time for you to get back on your feet, huh? Eugen. You're such a good, kind friend. Ack. You're crying again? Get off me. He fell asleep right away. I'm sure he was tired. Leave all the housework to me, Eugen. Do you want to wash up first? Or do you want dinner, or maybe me? What kind of dream are you having? I should go get my stuff from Yu Hyun's place. I bet once finds out I moved my residence. Kaya ah. What is it now? Did Yu Hyun send you to capture me again? No, that's not it. This time, I'm here for different matters. No need to make this complicated. Just follow me. Welcome. How many, eek? Do you know Kim Min-yui? Yes, we received your call. Please come this way. I will escort you to someplace quiet. What's with them? They must be here to collect some money. We've prepared the most popular foods from our menu. Then, please feel free to call me if you need anything. Why did he bring me to a place where only kids would frequent? It's a place that Hunter Kim Min-yui of World's Edge recommended. She's around the same age as you, and she said this is a hotspot among her friends. Appa is the hottest when drinking. Oh, is that so? Oh right, I'm in my 20s right now. I'm the prettiest, yes, so please do not feel pressured and get yourself comfortable, from top to bottom. Okay, super pressured. Before that, can I ask why you brought me here? Give it to me. I will pour you a glass. I wanted to apologize as soon as possible. To be honest, you've been quite unreliable for a long time. You were like a pebble that always got in the guildmaster's way. What the hell, why is he picking a fight when he said he wanted to apologize? But it seems like I misjudged you. You're a good person, Han Eugene SSI. You went out of your way to return to help me when the dungeon broke. Gained Miss Park Yaram's trust and contracted with her and resolved the issue of custody that may have become an issue in the future. And even saved your friend while risking danger. How should I say this? You're someone that I could leave my back to, I thought. It's a misunderstanding. No, this is an opportunity. If I take this chance to deepen our relationship and use the keywords. Ha. You're overpraising me, but I appreciate it. Cheers. Alright, I'll influence you tonight, Kim Songhan. You were also very impressive when resolving the situation today. Could it be that you had a plan in mind for the awakening broker a few days ago? Of course, I guess you could say that I had something I wanted to investigate? But isn't it dangerous for an F rank to do something like that alone? Of course, I still went, expecting Yu Hyun wouldn't sit idly by. Though I was captured way faster than I expected. Yu Hyun worries about me too much. You're his only remaining family member, after all. I'm in a similar situation, so I understand. My grandfather raised me since I had no parents. After I grew up, I would always go visit him during my holidays. The guildmaster helped me in a lot of ways until my grandfather passed away from an illness. I also awakened while I was protecting him from a dungeon shock. He even invited a healer specialized in nursing from abroad for him. He's someone who knows the importance of family. Brace. Please don't think badly of him, even if his worrying is a bit excessive. Yes. I should be the one who feels safe, because someone like you who understands my brother is his right-hand man. I'll be in your care from now on as well. Besides that, you're much more of a heavy drinker than you seem. No, I can't drink that much. Also, I'm a bit of an embarrassing drunkard. I'll make an excuse. Then I'll say the keywords while pretending to be drunk. You say that, but you've drunk quite a lot. When did I drink this much? Why aren't I getting drunk? Could it be because of this poison resistance skill? Passive skill. Then, can I never get drunk no matter how much I drink? No. I don't want to say something like that while sober. Cass, what's the matter? I just had something on my mind, shit. Can't I turn this off, please? Turn off the poison resistance skill. Skill off. Oh. It turned off. Are you alright? Shit. It's rushing in all at once. Han Eugene SSI? Quarg. My head.
Arg, I'm dying, I didn't expect my skill to turn off.
You're up. I've prepared some water for you to clean your face with.
The basic education starts today, so you should get ready.
What? Why is Kim Song-han here so early in the morning?
7 active skill influenced subjects, 4, Han Yoo-hyun, S, Park Yaram, S, Yoo Myung-woo, F, Kim Song-han, A, O, the influencing succeeded.
Wait, why are we together so early in the morning? Do you not remember what happened last night? You must have a bad hangover. Let's see. What the hell? What in the world happened last night? Don't you remember last night? You must be hungover pretty bad. Let me take a look. What in the world happened last night?
I'm sorry, but I don't want that.
It's arrowroot juice. They say that it's good for hangovers.
It's also said that getting massaged here quickens hangover recovery.
If you're feeling so bad that you can't walk to the restroom, you can use this instead. Aw. Why are you doing this to me?
TN, this is a Korean chamber pot, a pot that was used as a toilet substitute indoors.
As I thought. You don't remember. Last night, you. Mr. Eugen?
I think you're too drunk.
Let's get going. Are you okay?
Ugh.
Mr. Eugen? Mr. Sung-han.
I have something I need to tell you, so please hear me out seriously.
I love you. Excuse me?
Seriously, why did it have to be? I didn't want to do this either, but, did I just say /I love you /?
Yes, you did. Really?
Fucking hell, but I have to say /I love you /, and then you told me /I love you / about 30 times.
I'm sorry. I committed a grave sin. I liked it, actually. What?
This might sound weird, but at that moment.
Please get up, Mr. Eugen. NGH, Mr. Sung-han, I love you. Goodness gracious. So this is your embarrassing drinking habit? Don't laugh at me and just hear me out. I love you, Mr. Sung-han. Why did you drink so much rice liquor? What's wrong with having a drink?
I got nothing to worry about with such a reliable grandson.
Seriously.
Don't worry about what people say about how you were abandoned by your parents and whatnot.
To your OL Gramps, you're the best. I love you, my dear grandson. Sheesh.
He's going off on his drunken spiel again.
I love you, Sung-han. Okay? I get it, so let's go already. For some reason, you reminded me of my late grandfather. Awakener Kim Sung-han has been influenced by the keyword. As in the father of your father? Yes. What, I reminded you of your grandfather.
But I'm only in my 30s, no 20s, do I really look that crusty old?
I know that it's weird.
You're not my grandfather yet. It's been a long time since I felt so assured.
I think that's why I want to look after you so much.
I won't say anything weird in front of others, so, it was as if I was beside my grandfather.
If it's okay with you, could I stop by sometimes and ask how you're doing?
I'd like to do for you what I wasn't able to do for the person that raised me.
Raised? That's, the caregiver.
Is this perhaps the effect of perfect caregiver? From being told /I love you /, he was reminded not of a friend or lover, but the person that raised him.
Seeing that caregiver within me.
That would explain why Yaram and Manhwa were so attached to me as well.
Like baby ducks, they see me as their caregiver. And Yoo-hyun's reaction became more extreme because I was originally his caregiver. That means that this. I was so scarred.
Mr. Sung-han suddenly barged in and, yeah.
Old man. I heard that you moved into the dormitory. Your apartment's right next door, to mine. Hey, now. You should knock first. What's this thing? Why are you hanging onto my old man? Eugen. Don't call him a thing, he's my friend. This skill doesn't influence, but brainwashes. It's a skill that can make even an S-class follow me without any doubts. Isn't this kind of super dangerous? What was the system thinking, giving me such a skill? P.S. He was able to turn poison resistance back on. A few days later. OMG.
Manhwa, your cooking skills improved really fast.
You don't have to cook like this every day. How can I not? You're letting me live here rent-free. I just copied some recipes online. Yeah. This is only right. If you're going to freeload, you should at least cook. Even I'm living separately. Bus sin. Stop that, Yaram. Now that I think about it, Mr. Sunhan didn't come today. Just yesterday, he brought you some red ginger.
He's raiding a dungeon with Yihian.
It'll probably take a few days. Yaram, you'll probably start going to dungeons soon and even appear on TV.
Of course. I'm going to wipe the floor, scrape up all the magic stones, and become super rich. I'll get filthy rich and buy a big house, so live with me instead of Mr. Manhwa.
That's enough, Yaram. You're going to freeze the side dishes. Now, stop this and get along, you two.
You guys are going to be taking the new hunter training course Tojdher.
What? With this little kid? With this geezer? I thought it'd be just us two. But all because of you dash. Oh my god, I guessed. That's enough, you two, you're lively first thing in the morning. Mr. Suk Simeong? I hand the Michelle and Hargrianthe M. Hargrursashers Prampan today was supposed to be the first day of the new hunter training course, right?
I came to get you in person because there's been a change in the schedule. The one in charge of the theory portion said they'll be a bit late.
So we decided to start with practicum before the theory lecture. Don't worry. The practicum is very simple and easy. Growl grew. You just have to take out the monsters in front of you. Easy, right? What the hell is this? This is basic training? Aren't we supposed to just handle one monster at a time? We just have to kill them? Ha ha.
It is a practicum to get used to monsters.
There's no quicker way to get used to them than to see a lot of them. What kind of reasoning is that? Don't worry. I'll wipe them out in one go. Squeak cook Yahoo. She's having fun. Do you think these will taste good when grilled up? Tien, old man will be changed as a juicy.
A juicy is a Korean word for mister, and it's usually used to refer to people who are middle-aged.
Is that an occupational obsession? Just put them down. Right. I have to use my skills too. As expected of an S-class.
Her powers are on a whole other level despite being a newbie.
You're here. Isn't it dangerous to make them face that many for basic training? That's not a problem. In fact, I'm worried that there won't be any monsters left for the other two to kill. Tada, a Christmas tree. Ha! There's still one left. Myong Woo. Gasp. Put your spear up. And stab it. Ah. Save me. Myong Woo. Ah, I can't do this. Ah. I'm gonna get caught. Eugen? Why did you put down your weapon?
These guys are F-class monsters called fang moles.
Because of boob. So you can kill them just by sticking out your spear. Get back up. It's coming back. I am also trying to see how Hunter Han Eugen will act.
He appears far too experienced.
Not only is he well versed in monsters, but also, his contract with Miss Yaram could be used as an industry standard. He seems like he's hiding something. Are you going to be okay, Eugen? Don't worry, I might be an F-class, but this is easy even for me. You're really amazing. You're not afraid at all. You seem like a hunter that's been active for years. Okay, shit. I think he has a point. If I kill it easily, I'll seem suspicious. Let's act like a newbie. It'll also help with Manhwa's confidence if I act more like a newbie. Man, I'm also really scared. I'll save you, Juicy. I might have just been mistaken. It's already over? Heh, I got to use my skills a ton. I hope I get to do that again. Are you okay, Manhwa? NGH. Sorry, Doc, you're the one who got bit, yet you're helping me walk. You're really not suited for combat, are you? Hee. I'm better, aren't I, Juicy? Why are you comparing yourself? Just get along, you two. Great job, everyone.
You managed to safely clear the practicum. Miss Yerem was, of course, excellent, but you two were hopeless.
What was that? I'm gonna snitch on you to Yuhyan.
Ignored. Tomorrow will be the theory class as planned.
This is Professor Suk-Hyan who will be in charge of the class. My name's Suk-Hyan. Nice to meet you. Wow. She's a professor despite being so young, huh? I know her. A top expert in dungeonology.
Impact of local and a young genius that uncovered the law of dungeon creation after going over to the US.
She obtained as she became famous worldwide was Dr. White. Tien, Hyan in Korean means white. Oh my. There's not a lot of people who call me that. Huh? Oh, it's because I'm very interested in this field. Is this before she became known as that?
You really are well versed, Mr. Eugen. I heard from Mr. Simeon.
Uncle? Now that I think about it, both of them have the same last name. To be clear, this isn't nepotism. I'm going to be with Abyss for a while because of research. We'll be seeing each other a lot, so I'll be in your care. I think that's my line. What's going on? Is this the beginning of my beautiful rosy youth? No way that's happening. Did we defeat it? I think so. There's no biometric response. I thought we were going to die. It was real monstrous. Though, I guess it is a monster. That's what I'm saying. Thank God fire doesn't work against the Guildmaster. Guildmaster, what should we do with it? It seems like it's still a baby. TN, mascot, get. PRN, can I also get it, pretty please?
When dungeons first appeared in the world, people acted like cavemen that just discovered fire. While they circled around it with caution and curiosity. One by one, the neglected dungeons exploded from becoming supersaturated, and monsters flooded out. Dungeon break. It was a dungeon shock incident where dungeon breaks happened simultaneously. Despite the crisis, many people became awakeners and fought back. They also developed new technology and, additionally, the Hunter Association was established in every country to manage the awakeners, and a majority of the hunters started operating within the association or guilds. And S-class hunters within Korea mostly operated by setting up a big guild by working together with a corporation. Next, I'll explain Awakeners. Having it explained like this feels pretty refreshing. An Awakeners class is determined by taking into account both stats and skills. Stats F, skills D, E class rating. She's a really good lecturer. The explanations are easy to understand. However, skills are an individual's unique ability, so it is formulated in various ways to protect the individual in a moment of crisis. Awakener class evaluation. An Awakener's class takes into account both their stats and skill stat and numerical data on normal abilities like vitality and mana skill. A unique ability of an Awakener formulated in various ways to protect the individual. It has some parts that are wrong because it's information from 5 years ago. Maybe it was because she lived in a green moldy environment, she awakened to abilities that let her grow tree vines, /. Skills simply change depending on one's aptitude and environment. Is there something that's incorrect? You're giving me the same look as my professor. It's because something's incorrect, isn't it? So, what is it? I almost got caught. Well, this is just my own personal thought. To say that skills are formulated to protect yourself in a moment of crisis, isn't the number of awakeners with non-combat skills increasing lately? So I feel like it might not be necessarily related to self-defense. It might only seem like that since dungeons used to break out all the time, but there might be a different factor that determines one's skills. You can just ignore what I said. Saying this much is probably okay. To even have a grasp on the trend of awakener's skills. I'm truly moved. Ha! No wonder my uncle has his eyes set on you. Are you doing any personal research? If it's okay with you, I'd like to talk a little after the lecture, like, maybe just for IO hours? No, Yaram. Don't you have any questions for our teacher? Help. Me? I'm a bit curious how much S classes make, oh. He. That is also a very important question. Flex, the base annual salary for an S-class hunter starts at $10 million. Whoa. I'm glad I got her to let it slide. Flex, of course, they're treated amazingly. S-class hunters are so rare, there are only a handful in each country. Each nation's official S-class hunter status. Not only do they protect civilians by fighting monsters in terrifying high-class dungeons, the materials they gather in S-class dungeons have tremendous value. From magic stones to rare plants and animals, fruits, and sometimes even living monsters. You caught that in an S-class dungeon? Yeah. It's the offspring of a horned fire lion. I thought it might be possible to train it into a beast mount. A single horn on its head, red mane, and a fox tail. A Class 2 unicorn subspecies. Horned fire lion. With high stats, fast speed, and powerful fire skills. It is a dangerous monster that even S classes have a hard time facing alone. And its offspring is here? Ta-da, but it doesn't seem like it can be trained. Do you not have hunters with a taming skill? I do, but we've already tried all the basics. I even got the Master's token, but apparently, it's not a solve-all solution. Master's token just makes one recognize the holder as its master. Come down here. Growl, oh. Is it going to follow the order? Was it effective? Gore. Rar. Stupid cat. It's dangerous, Hyung. So stay back. No, Yu Hyan, you didn't have to burn it because of meow meow punch. Yug yun. Hiss. I'm going to keep it trapped in this garden. Kaya. This tiny thing's way too ferocious. Hiss, will it be okay? It's like this even with the Master's token. I didn't have high hopes anyway. Maybe I'll just get rid of it. Get rid of it? Are you going to auction it off? No, I'm going to kill it. It'll be troublesome if a different group were to take it. Kill it? I guess it can't be helped. But what a shame. It'd be perfect for Yu Hyan if it could just be tamed. Character status: Horned Fire Lion, Child, current stat class, possible growth stat class CAS. L. Fire Resistance, A. Obtained Fire Breath, S. Fire Charge, A. Gigantification, A. Obtainable after growth. There hasn't been anyone who managed to tame a monster of this caliber even 5 years in the future. Target is currently not influenced by the keyword. Wait. I can use the influence skill even on a monster? Hyung? If that's possible, Yuyan called. Yu Hyan, do other guilds have beast mounts? They do, but why? They're all low-class monsters, and I've never seen anyone with a high-class monster like the Horned Fire Lion. Could I try training it then? This could be huge. Evil entities, also known as monsters. The creatures that used to only exist in stories became real as dungeons started appearing. Most of them were targets of subjugation, but every once in a while, some people would succeed in taming them. Mounts were especially valuable. Because higher-class dungeons were larger, having a mount put you at an advantage. And it has fire resistance. It's a waste to just give up on it. It'll be perfect as a mount for you. Just think about it. Even if you were to obtain another mount, do you think it can endure your fire skills?
Before after You're right about that. An unprecedented high-class mount with fire resistance. If we can tame it properly, we'll obtain unparalleled power. And I'll receive a massive incentive for taming it. But how do you plan on taming it? We'll start with food. You're bound to get brownie points if you feed it something delicious. Here's its food bowl. What does it eat? Cat food? Monster meat. It only eats if you mix it with magic stones.
So each meal requires one C-class magic stone.
C-class magic stones cost $10 each.
Sprinkle magic stone powder on top of finely ground monster meat, filled with love and money luxury monster feed. Even if you only feed it once a day, that'll be $300,000 per month or $3.60 million/year. If you feed it 3 times a day, that's going to be $10 million per year. I'll pay for its food, so snap out of it, Hyung.
But it looks quite cute when you look at it like this. The keyword, I wonder if this thing can even understand I love you.
Even when my keyword was / cheer up /, it was effective as long as the meaning got across.
So maybe it'll get influenced if I tell it / I love you / every time I feed it? I guess the first step should be to get it to like me.
The play with it after feeding it to get friendly with it plan.
Belt, B-class.
I, the eternal part-timer, have also worked at an animal hospital.
Animals love it when you play tug of war with it like this. Tug of war of death Haya-ung. Are you okay? I'm okay. Anyway, hey, kiddo. Look at this. I'm your new master. Roar. The title, Perfect Caregiver, boosts the effect of Master's token. Oh ho, the target likes you. Meow. So cute. Okay. Okay, I'll hold you, cutie pie. Be careful, Hyung. It's still a monster. Ah, you Hyan. Hey. That's bad, you can't just bite people. Kyo. I'm S-class, so it won't leave a scar. It's fine.
I'm just glad it's not acting violent towards you, Hyung.
Raise it well. Even if it can't become a mount, it should at least be able to protect you. Okay. I'll raise it as best as I can. Yeah. Influencing monsters will be better than brainwashing people. If I'm successful, maybe I should influence a bunch of baby monsters and keep them by my side. And will my nickname become the Beast Tamer then? That sounds pretty cool. Ha ha. Okay.
I'll take it as soon as things are ready.
You won't raise it here? My dorm's pretty big anyway. You're really not going to live with me?
I know you're going to just confine me again if I stay here.
I think that's for the better.
I have Manhwa and harem as well, Yuhyan.
What's wrong? We managed to finally make up, yet we don't even see each other that much. I know that you have your own life, but still. I thought we'd be able to live together like before.
He's someone who knows the importance of kin very well. Even if you think he's worrying too much about you, please do try and understand.
I guess you're not at fault.
I'm not saying I'm moving out fully, I'm saying I'll use both places.
I'll come here a lot, okay? If you think about it, it's the fault of my skill and the state of the world.
I'll play with you a lot once I'm done with my training course.
Ah, right. Do you have time tomorrow night? I can free up my schedule. Why? Do you want to drink after I finish my dungeon practicum tomorrow? Drink? Yeah.
We haven't had a drink together, even though you're an adult now. If the world was still peaceful, I'm sure we would have shared a drink long ago while living together.
Okay. I'll look forward to it. Right. We gotta give it a name. What are you going to name it? Let's go with peace. The world should be filled with love and peace. There's nothing weird going on here. We're brothers who made up after many years. And brothers should get along well. What's going on? Why is the guildmaster coming to the dungeon with us? I'm looking forward to today.
Take good care of me, Hyung.
Nope. My younger brother definitely became weird. We're rolling now. Please look over here.
I see that you're assisting Hunter Park Yarem's first dungeon raid. I wanted to personally guide her since it's the first dungeon of the new S-Class. It's only the right thing to do as a senior S-Class and her guildmaster.
So he's manipulating his publicity. It's going to make a pretty interesting story. Yeah.
It is an ideal combo. They possess fire and ice, two opposite elements. And if you add Manhwa's equipment making, and if Sunghan can also obtain his S-Class defense skill.
I can't wait for it. We'll rent out the equipment for free. Please return them after the raid's complete.
Wow, they sure have a lot of good stuff. As expected of a large guild.
Wow, Reaper's handsome.
You do have to reimburse us if you damage them.
Even though he's going to be making ones that are dozens of times better one day. Don't be shy, and just grab a good one. The higher the equipment class, the more durable it's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Let's also grab recovery potions. Are these potions free?
Because potions are consumables, you have to pay if you're not a guild member.
Yarem, grab all those potions over there under your name and give them to us. Okay, Ajusi. Pick my weapon for me too. What do you think about this one? Where did you even find that ominous thing? You're skill-oriented anyway, so find something that fits your physique and... Could I get a word on Abyss's future? It's like Mr. Sook said.
He's way too knowledgeable for a new hunter. That veteran likes street smarts, I'm sure of it, Hyung. Must have been hard at work collecting hunter-related information because he was worried about me.
Ack. He's smiling? The Abyss Guildmaster is smiling.
Abyss must have a really bright future.
Go public. Let's buy stocks.
I made you wait, didn't I? Let's go, Hyung.
Oh, okay. 2 hindrances.
Beyond this is a relatively safe D-class dungeon. It's a rocky region. The gate will close after an hour of passing through, and it won't reopen until either the boss is defeated or all the hunters inside have been annihilated. You can use a gatestone in an emergency, but it's a rare item with only a few existing in the country.
Wow.
So you had such a thing.
So, if possible. Hyung?
I feel like it was just yesterday that I was rolling around in dungeons, being treated like trash.
But it's different now.
I'm not drowning in debt, nor am I being cursed out.
Let's go, Ajusi. I have people welcoming me, and I even get to go into a dungeon together with my little brother. Yeah. I'm going in. That future no longer exists for me. It's something that never happened.
Or at least that's what I believed at the time.
Whoa. So this is a dungeon. I've never seen a scenery like this, it's like a different world. It's a shame that you can't take photos inside. We're not here to play. Stop acting like it's a field trip and step back. What? What is the meaning of this? Why did you just set fire to all that? Haven't you heard of protecting the environment? Do you think having fire makes you all that?
No, Yarem. That's not a. Take a closer look.
Huh? There were monsters hiding there. The first thing you should do when entering a dungeon is securing your safety.
There's no way to know from the outside what the situation inside looks like or if there are any monsters present at the entrance.
That's why the stronger person usually takes charge to clean up. Did you not learn such a basic thing during theory class? Ugh, of course I did. It's just that I don't have an AoE skill. If I did, I would have. It's okay, Yarem. I'm sure you'll get one as you level up. Eh? It's possible to get new skills?
You really weren't paying attention to class, were you? As you kill monsters and level up, you normally get a skill every 10 levels. That's one of the reasons why we came to do this practicum. It's not possible to know what skill you'll get, but I am able to select what that'll be. Active skill? Please select the optimal skill for Park Yaram to obtain. There it is, Pale Rain. That's the stuff. The trademark AoE of the ice witch Park Yaram. I'll go with this one. Focused Growth 4, Pale Rain, has been applied to Park Yaram. My intuition tells me that you're definitely getting an AoE. Hee. Really, I'll quickly hit level 10 and help you level up, juicy. Help, my ass. S-Class and F-Class have different amounts of EXP required to level up. Not only do you need 5 times as much EXP compared to F-Class, but the required EXP also increases as you level up. Even if you completely monopolize this entire dungeon, you won't hit level 10. I'll help Hyung, so you should just look after yourself. KGH. Hyun, you should watch your words. You've been picking a fight with me since earlier. Are you bothered by the fact that I'm close with a juicy? Well, he's my patron. I'm not picking a fight. I'm just telling you that you should be aware of your position as an S-Class. I'm trying my best, okay? Hey. Guys. So your form of trying is latching onto my Hyun? You're the one who followed us all the way here. Do you think I've kept my distance all this time because I wanted to? You guys are at it again. Knock it off already. We're at a dungeon, for Christ's sake. But Hyung Yaram was, the guildmaster started it. Shout if you're going to keep fighting over me right in front of me, then both of you, get out. Shout T telling us to get out, that's so harsh. Answer me, Han Yu Hyun. Why did you come here? To be a practicum guide. What about you, Yaram? T to hunt and level up. Then focus on hunting monsters already. F-classes also have to hunt a ton of monsters to hit level 10. At least try and pretend to get along like during the interview. If you guys keep fighting, I'm going to just ignore both of you. Ugh. I guess it can't be helped. Let's get along from now on, Yuyan Appa star. Tien, Korean word meaning brother used by girls to refer to boys that are older than them. Okay. I'm going to start treating you more friendly as well. Let's get along, Yaram. Yeah. And that's how you'll end up actually being friends. Anyway, this is a dungeon, so don't let your guard down, and help me and Manhwa hit level 10. I'll catch them for you, juicy. No shot. I'm the one who's gonna help Hyung. A future where the ideal combo becomes friends. Will such a future ever come to fruition? He entered the dungeon. Who? You know. The one who turned back time, really? Where? Find him now. Wait. I'm searching which dungeon. Hurry. The only time we can interfere is when he's inside a dungeon. We've been waiting for you to enter, honey. So easy. I'll freeze them into icicles and hand deliver them to you, juicy. Ba. Do you think he can pierce ice blocks with his spear? Now. They're still breathing, so you just have to stab it, juicy. Stab it, Hyung. Frozen and burnt, both are amazing. What are you doing, Yujin? I'm securing magic stones from the dead monsters. Damn rich S-classes. Don't they know how much these are? Yeah. Here, Manhwa. You need to level up too. Stab it already. Yeah. Do you think that I'll also get a good skill if I work hard on leveling up? What are you so worried about? Of course it'll happen. You're going to get an SS class production skill as soon as you hit level 10. Gamma character information awakener Manhwa FL skill class SS active skill master of the Golden Forge SS verify learning condition There's another condition for obtaining the skill. Let's see. Master of the Golden Forge SS learning condition hit level 10, progress 1 out of 10, Kasasta 10,000 weapons? Okay. Oh. It worked.
My EXP went up. What was that? A typo? Is there a Tyroomicron IO to new the system? Are these descriptions manually entered or something? I did it, I'm level 10. Wait, but I'm not getting any skills, then who wrote these?
Even in the future, we didn't manage to uncover anything about the system. A lot of people just called it a miracle from God that changed the world.
But a god wouldn't make a typo, would they? I think that's the final part. How are things going? How many levels did you get? Mine was all good. And I'm pretty close. Ha! Found you. What's this? What's wrong? No, it's just something funky with my status window, do? Ah. I'm sorry. What do you mean by you're sorry? Be careful. Are you okay? Are you unhurt? Ha? What's going on? It's an attack from the boss monster. Boss monster? But a boss monster in a D-class dungeon shouldn't be able to use an AoE attack like this.
Well, the original boss was that huge mountain goat.
But
that bird suddenly came out of nowhere and got the boss.
What do we do? Wasn't the gate supposed to appear once the boss is defeated? The exit gate isn't appearing even though it's dead.
That bird must have been substituted as the new boss, which means
we need to defeat that monster in order to escape. Egg.
It's a monster I've never seen before, I have no idea how strong it is.
Take this, Hyung. If things get dire, you should at least. Hyung? Is this going to be like before? An appearance of a ridiculously strong monster, and my younger brother's sacrifice. Hyung, are you okay? Take this and... No, I don't need it. That thing is weaker than you. It's a class 2 bird monster. A golden beaked maya, as you can see.
It's a fire type, and it's a boss-level monster of an A-class dungeon. Its beak is its main weapon, and its weakness is that its skull is soft compared to its hard back and belly. It has a second pair of wings, so attack the head rather than its wings.
How do you know all that? Why? Do you find it suspicious? We can talk about it after we kill it. Yeah. We're all going to make it out this time. This time's going to be different. I won't let the same event repeat.
Harem, use your cold sai to create a barrier for us.
Ah. Okay. Activating cold sai. Yuhyan, you take care of that damn featherhead. Got it. I'll leave it to you. Don't worry about us.
I don't feel entirely secure, so keep the gatestone on you.
Omicron iota. Aim for the head, Yuhyan, you got that right? Will he be okay? Wouldn't it be better for me to go since I have a flight skill? No. You'll burn to death. Fire from monsters requires fire resistance like Yuhyan's.
And he might not have a flight skill, but he has something similar.
Alright, it came down. Whoa! He cut it down in a single strike. Hey! Why did you go for the wings? I told you that it'd be no. Screech. TCH. That's strange. Why is he staying on the ground? He could just jump up and get the head in one shot. He can just use his blue willow leaves in place of a flight skill. Wait. Has he not managed to obtain that yet? That can't be right. Screechy. Hyung. AI Juicy, what do we do? It's coming our way. Ah. Do you think I can block it with my cold sai? What do I do, Juicy? KGH. Blue willow leaves. Wait. So he can use it. Now then, huh? What in the world are you doing right now? Hey! That's not how you're supposed to use that. Step on it. Jump by stepping on the leaves. With this, this fires nothing. React. Ah! An explosion. Endure it, Harem, without you, we're all dead. Hyun. Are you okay? You're not hurt, right? Hyung. Thanks to you, that's amazing, Hyung. How did you come up with such an idea? Using the blue willow leaves as a substitution for a flight skill. Huh, I thought that you always used it like that. No, the thought never even occurred to Omicron me. I always felt that I was lacking a flight skill the most, and you gave me the solution to the problem. Is that so? It's nothing really, I'll let it slide once since you caught the boss. How is this nothing? It's like I got a totally new skill. Ha ha. I guess it's fine since he's happy. He's like a kid that got his birthday present and Christmas gift at the same time. It's all thanks to you, Hyung. You're really the best. Well, when we leave, I'll also take a look at your other skills. Really? Thanks, Hyung. Juicy, please also take a look at mine. We were worried because the dungeon class changed all of a sudden. It's because an A-class boss monster came out of nowhere. We're glad you're safe too, Hunter Harem. First, let's report it to the association, and it'll probably be best if I get away from them a bit. I should return my equipment without getting noticed and quickly. Mr. Yujin. Are you okay? I should have gone with you. Gasp. What's wrong with you? I'm okay. Plan to go unnoticed, grand failure. Get on my back. Let's quickly return so you can rest. I told you I'm okay. Your Hyung's back, Hyun. The management office went big for us. These look really expensive. Is he washing up? I guess he did get splattered a lot by the boss's blood earlier. Then, while I wait, I'm gonna play with Peace. Have you been good, Peacock? I love you, Peace. I love you, Peace. Is this enough to influence it, Jesus Christ? I'm gonna die. But I really thought I was going to die today. Aster of the Goldie Arning condition level 10, progress 1 out of 10 assessed at 10,000 weapons owned you. There were a lot of weird things today. From system typos, I'm sorry, to getting a message sent through a chat window. Not to mention, a higher class monster suddenly appearing at a dungeon. Stuff like this only rarely starts happening in a few years. Kiang. Could it be that they all have something to do with turning back time? Sorry. Did something go wrong from time being turned back? And so stuff that was only supposed to happen years into the future are already happening, which is why the system is trying to talk to me. This is not my fault. If this could happen, you should have explained so from the start. The system is way too unkind to begin with. Let's start with the skill. If it explained things properly, I would have never picked such a keyword. Whoa! What's up with the status window? Do you think it was transferred properly? The time to interfere was too short. It can't be helped, since we forcefully opened a tunnel from our side. I put it in a hurry, but he should be able to understand it. I tried to make it as intuitive as possible. In a form that would be recognizable in his world. Fully influenced targets. What is this? Some kind of a roll call? It looks like something they'd use in kindergarten. What in the world is the system creator thinking? Fully influenced targets? Is it only showing the S classes? As fully influenced targets, I think I'm right, seeing as how Manhwa and Sunghan aren't here. Good luck! Also, there are up to 50 spots, good luck! Hey, is this thing? Oh, you're here, Hyung. Sorry, I took my sweet time washing up. What's wrong? You don't look so hot. Is this thing telling me to raise 50 S classes?